Hey guys, it's Coach Jess coming to you live. Sorry we're running late. Facebook Live is literally the worst. Facebook Live would not work on any other device, so we're trying from my phone and hopefully this will work. Hopefully you guys are doing okay, you're staying safe, you're staying home. We have got a great core workout for you guys today, so hopefully you can kind of take a moment for yourselves, be here in the moment, and we'll work on some core strength. So what we've got, if you've taken our core classes before, we're gonna go for one of our 30-minute core classes. It ends up being about 25 minutes. We've got 3 sets of work. In set 1, you've got 4 exercises, set 2, 4 exercises, and set 3, 4 exercises. You've got in set 1, 30 seconds of work per exercise, set 2, 45 seconds of work per exercise, and set 3, you've got 1 minute of work per exercise. So if you're just tuning in, again, apologies for the technical difficulties, but we are gonna move forward with our core workout. So like I said, set 1, we've got 30 seconds per exercise. We're gonna start with a high plank. So you're gonna come into a high plank position, arms outstretched, hands on the ground, back is flat. Then you're gonna flip over for Russian twists, tapping the floor on either side. After that, you've got glute bridge marches, so alternating single leg glute bridges, and then you'll finish up that first set with runner's crunches, which are like bicycle crunches 2.0, okay? For some of our other stuff today, you're gonna need some objects that glide, as well as some weighted objects, so if you have towels, or if you have 1 or 2 dumbbells, that will be helpful as well. So we're gonna get started with our high plank for 30 seconds. And I'm gonna be your timekeeper with my watch today. So we are gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go for our high plank. We're gonna hang out here. Whew. So hopefully you guys are staying safe, enjoying your day so far. Keep those hips in line with those shoulders. Back is nice and straight. You are going to flip over for Russian twists in 3, 2, 1. On your butt, you are twisting and tapping on either side of you. Try to keep those heels off the ground. Keep going, keep going. And you've got glute bridge marches coming up in 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna place both those feet alternating single leg glute bridges or glute bridge marches. All right. Keep going, keep going. Two, 1. All right, we've got runner's crunches now, folks. So you get nice and long and you're gonna crunch across your body, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Ten seconds here. Keep going. Then you're going to get a 30-second rest after this. And rest for 30 seconds. We'll go back to the top for that high plank next. If you're watching this later on, I've had a link to my Spotify playlist when I was trying to do this from my Mac. So after the class is over, I'll post the link to the Spotify playlist that I've had playing in the description so you guys can listen to that on your own as well. We're gonna go back to the high plank in 3, 2, 1, let's go. High plank here, folks. So you're gonna hang out here, and you guys hang out. I'm just gonna keep checking my watch. For our time, you're gonna hang out in this high plank for another 15 seconds. And then you'll go into your flip over to your Russian twists. Folks, you've got 5, 2, 1. On your butt for Russian twists. And you're tapping the ground on either side of you. And just focus on being in the moment here. We're working on our core strength. Keep going, keep going. You've got glute bridge marches next in 5, 3, 2, 1. Now you're on your back, alternating single leg glute bridges or glute bridge marches. So when you bring your feet down, you're only going to press through one foot as you open those hips. 10 seconds here, and you're going to finish this off with runner's crunches rather. 3, 2, 1. All right, you've got your runner's crunches. You're sitting all the way up. If these are too hard for you, feel free to go for regular bicycle crunches. Those are fine too, okay? Folks, you've got 15 seconds left here, and then you're going to rest while I tell you about set 2. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, guys. So if you're just tuning in, we just got through set 1. We got started a little late because Facebook Live was being kind of wonky on my computer, so we're going from my phone. Hopefully you guys are staying happy, healthy, safe today. And if you're in DC, you exercised your right to vote today. But we're going to focus on our core strength now going into set 2. 45 seconds of work per exercise. We've got 4 exercises. So you're going to go through one time, rest for 45, and go through a second time. So I mentioned earlier, and I'll post this in the comments of the video when we're done here, but you'll need a weighted object for our first and our 4th exercise in this set. We're going to start with V-sit bicep curls. Now, if you have 2 light dumbbells, you can use both of them for this. If you have some heavier dumbbells, like even I've got sets of 20s here, and that's even a lot, you may just want to use one. A V-sit, it's where your body comes into a V, so legs are straight, upper body is straight. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to have 1 or 2 weights in your hands, and you're going for a V-sit bicep curls. If you'll notice, that range of motion is really short. If you have 2 lighter dumbbells, you can increase that range of motion just a little bit, and you can go for alternating hammer curls. Those are really tough to do with heavier weights. So pick your weight wisely. If you don't have anything, you can hold on to a V-sit here, and you can do some pulses if you want to. And you can also bend those knees to give yourself a scaled option there. After that, you are going to lay down straight on your back, hands under your lower back, and you're going to go for leg raises. Keep those toes nice and pointed. After that, you've got a goblet squat with a 3-second negative. So you're going to need your weight for this one as well. You're going to grab your weight under your chin. 1, 2, 3, and back up. And then you've got leg raises over one of your objects. So even if it's not a heavy object, anything will do. You're going to put that weighted object out in front of you. You're going to kind of sit back on your hands, and you're going to bring your legs over your weighted object. You can go for both legs over it. You can go for one at a time. You can create an obstacle course and put a bunch of different weights. But as you lean back, we're working on our lower abs there for that work, okay? So, as I mentioned, any questions, drop them in the comments. But we will get started in the V-sit with the bicep curls, okay? We're going to go in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So come into your V-sit. Figure out which weight you're going to use. Keep those elbows glued into your side. You don't want to swing your elbows behind you. And yes, this is challenging, so if you need to, you can introduce a bend in those knees. You also can just do one side for this first time if you want, and then switch, or you can do alternating curls there. You guys have 15 more seconds here. After this, you're gonna lay flat all the way on your back for your leg raises. 10 seconds here. 2, 1. Now on your back, hands under your lower back. Legs are straight and you're going for leg raises. Try to keep those heels off the ground the entire time. If you need to, you can bend those knees. That's also an option here. Keep going, guys. You got 20 seconds here. After this, you're going to be up on your feet for those goblet squats with the 3-second negative. You're transitioning in 3, 2, 1. All right, up on your feet for that goblet squat with the 3-second negative. So one weight, coming down and back up. 3 seconds on the way down. 1, 2, 3, and back up. 3. You guys keep going. I'm going to check on our time here. You've got 15 seconds here. After this, you've got those leg raises over your weighted object. So you're gonna have a seat, place your weighted object out in front of you. 2, 1, and make that transition. Somebody didn't like that. Try not to let those legs touch the ground. You can go for singles like that. You can also go for both those feet at the same time. You're gonna feel a lot of this work in the lower abs and in the hip flexors. Keep going, guys, keep going. You get a 45-second rest after this. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. We're going to go through this one more time. And then we've got our final set of work. Okay, so you're going to start with those V-sit bicep curls again. So legs are straight up. If you need to, bend at the knees. Get ready, folks. You're going in 3, 2, 1, you're coming into that V-sit. And like I said, if your weighted objects are just too heavy for this, you also have the option of going into these pulses. Or just hanging out in that boat pose, okay? You've got 15 seconds left here, and then you're going to transition to those leg raises. 5, 3, 2, 1, hands under your butt for your leg raises. Point those toes. Keep going, keep going. After this, you'll transition to that goblet squat with your 3-second negative. I'll tell you guys when. You're going to transition up on your feet in 3, 2, 1. Goblet squat with that 3-second negative. Keep that chest up nice and tall, core nice and tight. And after this, we'll finish out round 2 with those leg raises over your weighted object. You guys keep going. I'm gonna give you a time check. You've got 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, you're on your butt. Leg raises over your weighted object. keep it going, keep it going. You're almost there, guys. 10 seconds, and then you're gonna rest. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job, folks. Okay, so we've made it to round 3. Round 3, we got 2 rounds here. We hit each exercise for 1 minute each, okay? So, I mentioned gliding objects earlier. You will need 2 of them. I'm gonna use towels. You can use books or paper plates even if you want to. You're gonna have both of your toes on those gliding objects, and you're gonna come into a high plank position. Let me adjust this so you can see me. You're gonna go for 4 knee tucks with 1 push-up. So you're gonna come into your high plank position, 4 of these knee tucks, and then 1 push-up. I'll move the camera a little bit away so you guys will be able to see me as I do that. But you'll have 4 knee tucks to 1 push-up, okay? After that, you've got 4 heel touches with 2 crunches. So you're gonna come onto your back and you're gonna tap your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 crunches. So 4 and 2 is your magic number there. Then you're gonna grab one of your weighted objects, place it on your hips, plant those heels, and you've got weighted glute bridges. And then you're gonna finish up with those legs straight in the air for alternating toe touches, okay? So I'll remind you what you got each time. We've got 1 minute of work per exercise, and we're gonna get started so we don't run too far over our time. If you have questions, drop them in the comments, but we are gonna get started in 5. You've got those towel tucks. Let's go. So, high plank here. Tuck your knees in for 4, 2, 3, 4, and 1 push-up, okay? So tuck those knees in. If you don't have anything that works for gliding, you can go for 4 mountain climbers. So you can be here, and you can go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a push-up. You can also drop to your knees for that push-up if you need to, guys. So if that 1 push-up from the toes doesn't work, you want that chest all the way to the ground, you can drop to your knees. All right. You've got 5. You've got these heel touches with the crunches. 2, 1. All right. On your back, you're going to touch your heels for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then hands behind your head for crunches. 1, 2. For those heel touches, you're crunching through your obliques. And then hands behind your head for your crunches. Send your chin towards the sky for 2. Keep it up, guys. Next up, you're going to grab your weighted object, place it on your hips. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Place that weighted object on your hips, and you're going for weighted glute bridges. So each time you send those hips up, press through those heels and push those knees out. Squeeze the butt. I should be able to build a house under your butt here. That's how high it should be. And you're not thinking about changing your hips, right? You don't want to send your hips too high, and you also don't want there to be too much of an arch in your lower back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All right, guys, you got 15 seconds here. After this, you're going to put that weight aside. All right, you've got 5 seconds. Legs are going to go straight in the air in 2, 1. All right, legs straight in the air, alternating toe reaches. Now, I've got short legs, so I can touch my toes, but not everyone will be able to. I just want you to reach towards those toes, okay? Ooh, I'm gonna move up this way a little bit. After this, you'll get a minute rest, and we'll do it one more time through. Keep going, keep going. Guys, you've got 10 seconds. And rest. All right, you're gonna rest for a minute. We've got one more time through here. 4 more minutes of work, guys. We're just running just a hair over since Facebook Live wouldn't let us start on time. And then we'll be done. And hopefully this is a good kind of break, positive break in your day. We're staying mindful and connecting to the intention of our workout and focusing on building our strength, not only physically, but mentally. And just taking a break from the news and everything crazy that's going on. Hopefully you guys have had some moments to reflect and had moments of quiet and peace amidst all the chaos. Voting this morning for me was a nice moment. Hopefully you guys have been able to gather some of those. All right, we're gonna start back with those towel knee tucks and push-ups in 3, 2, 1, go for it. So you're gonna tuck those knees in for 4. And then go into a push-up. Keep going, keep going. After this, you're gonna be on your back again. You've got 5 on your back in 3, 2, 1. You've got your 4 heel touches with 2 crunches. Keep it up, keep it up. Guys, you've got weighted glute bridges in 5, 3, 2, 1. Place that weight on your hips. And you're going for your weighted glute bridges. Last 2 minutes of work here, guys. After this, you're going to have those legs straight up in the air, and you're reaching for those opposite toes. Press through those heels, squeeze the glutes. Almost, almost. You've got 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Put those legs straight in the air. And you're going for those opposite toe reaches. Guys, you've got 20 seconds. Finish it up, finish it up. Last 10. You're done in 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job today, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. Again, I apologize, we're running over and we had some of those technical difficulties, but hopefully this was a nice, positive, calming moment in your day where you could kind of center yourself and focus on improving yourself physically and mentally. I will see you guys across this week. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the members only group for some of our boot camp and our core. And I'll check you guys out the rest of this week. All right, take care. Have a great day.